we are going to start a new topic, components of RDBMS. And if we talk about components of RDBMS, so in this topic we will cover the complete structure of a table, right? So database contains specific structure to store data. So now there are some terminology used in a database: table, queries, forms, reports. Okay, so these are terminologies we use in the RDBMS. Okay, so now the first topic is a table. We are going to learn about the table. What is the use of table in RDBMS, in relational database management system? Okay, so the table is a main important we can say as an object in the database management system. So table stores data in the form of rows and columns. Okay, so all the data is stored in the form of rows and columns, and it stores the complete data in a structured manner, right? So the main use of the table in the database management system. So table stores all data in a structured manner. Okay, like we have a one table, so there are roll number, name, class and context. These are some fields, and there are some information like 1 2 3 4 Ajay, Kumar, Pawan, Kiran, Sanjay. These are some information. So these types of information we can store in a table. Okay, so if we talk about the fields, so field there are four fields: roll number, name, class and contact. These are fields. And rows 1 2 4 1 2 3 4, roll number 1 2 3 4, these are rows. Okay, so in the table there are 4 rows and 4 fields, right? Elements of a table. We have discussed table, so now the topic is elements of table, right? There are 3 elements in a table. These are, first is a field, records and data, right? So there are 3 elements of a table: fields, records and data. So now we have one table. Okay, and in this table there are 1 2 3 4, right? 1 2 3 4, roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, roll number 4. So these are okay, records. And roll number 1, roll number, name, class, contact, these are fields. Records 1 2 3 4, roll number 1 2 3 4, these are records. Okay, and the data, if we talk about data, so the data the value of table. Okay, so one, like a roll number 1 2 and the student's name A1 Ajay, Pawan, Kiran, Sanjay, these are, and class, section and context. So the value we have entered in the table, so all are called data. Okay, so let's we discuss one by one. Fields. It contains only one type of information in a table. Okay, so the field, all the columns in a table are called field. Okay, so don't forget, it's contain only one type of information in a table, and all the columns in a table are called fields. Same we have taken in that table, right? And there is roll number, name, class, contact. Okay, and there are 4 in records. So fields, roll number, name, class and contact, these are field. Okay, as the next element is a record. It contains value for all the fields that belongs to a single person, right? All the rows in a table are called records. Okay, so there is some spelling mistake, records, so you can do with the records. The same table we have taken here also, the roll number, name, class and contact, right? So in that given fields there are roll number 1, roll number 2, 3, 4, right? So there are 4 records in the given table, right? and the roll number 1 Ajay Kumar 8th and the contact number is 9999. So this is a single record. Roll number 2 Pawan Singh 8th and the contact number is 88888. This is a record 2. And 3 roll number 3 Kiran Kumari 887777. This is a contact number, so record number 3. And the last is a 4 Sanjay 8th and contact number is 6660. So this is a record number 4. So in the given table there are 4 records. Okay, any confusion? If you are facing any types of confusion, write in comment. Okay, next is the data. In the given element, the third element is a data. It is a set of characters. A valid value is known as a data, right? For example, in the given table there is a roll number 1 2 3 and so on, and Ajay Kumar, Pawan Singh, and the name of the students and the class section and the contact all are data. Okay, so example with the help of the table, the same table we have taken here also, and roll number, name, class and contact, and roll number 1 2 3 name of the students in the given. Okay, now the second component of RDBMS is queries. Okay, it's a very simple topic in a RDBMS, and simple, or we can say it's a very important topic in a RDBMS, because relational database management system is a very powerful topic packaged in a, okay, and this is used to store a database. So in RDBMS we use a table, and in that table we store information, right? And if we talk about the query, so it's used to answer question from the database, right? And it help us to retrieve the filter data based on some conditions. So we can say first of all we create a database, and after that if we want to find some information from the database, so in that case we use a query. Okay, example like we have a one database, and in that database we have stored some information, and after that we want take some information, right? So in that case we'll use a query. With the help of the given diagram you can understand very easily, right? So now we have a one database, the same table we have taken, table, roll number, name and class and contact. So this is a one database. Okay, and this is a second database, not a database, this is a table, and in that table we have only two fields. The first table we have 4 fields, roll number, name, class and contact, and in the second table we have only 2 fields, name and contact. Means the first table are having 4 and the second table we have a 4. So that means we want to filter some information from that first table, right? So we want student name and contact number from the main table. So in that case we'll use a query. Okay, so we can see the very result. Okay, so this is a database, and as a table we can say student, and this is a query 1:1, right? So in that given table there are 4 fields, and after that we can use a query, so we can see the result. Next is a forms, and forms is a very user friendly interface in a RDBMS, and it is very useful because it is used and facilitate the process of entering data in the tables, right? We use a table, so we can type any types of information in that table, but if we want to use a form, so it's a very user friendly. Okay, and you have one diagram, and in this given diagram we are using a table student, and after that we want to fill the some information, right, in the given form. So now we can see here this is a student, database, and now we have created here form. So in this form there are 4 fields already given: student name, roll number, name and class, and contact. So in this given form we can fill the details. Okay, so this is a user friendly feature in a RDBMS. Next topic is a reports, and it is used to display the selected data in a printable format, right? So firstly we create a table, and after that the same information I want to see in a printable format. So in that case we use a report option, and after that if we want to give a report to any department so we can use a report, right, like this. So you have a one example for you, right? So same again here as a student database, and after that we have discussed about the form, and now this is a reports. So in this diagram you can see this is a student database, and in this report you can see this is the first column is roll number, the second column is a name, and the third column is a class, and the fourth is a contact. And after that in this report you can see the date and time also at the top right corner you can see. So and table name also you can see. So all information you can see on the page, and there are one of one, that means you have only one page, right? So you can see all information here. So this is a format process of report, and you can take a printout. So you just see all the information, all the data, display the selected data in a printable format, right? And the next topic is a relationship. Okay, it is a link that associated a field in one table with a field in another table. So if we talk about the relationship, so between two tables we create a relationship. So now we have a one table, and this is a table 1, and there are 4 fields, and after that again we can create a second table, right? So in the both field we want to create a relationship, so we can use a one field as a common field. This is a roll number. So using the roll number field we can create a relationship, and this field we set as a primary key. Okay, so in the both field the primary key is a common field, and using the primary key we can create a relationship between two tables. Okay class.